in transparent Newark, and Uncle Max be sitting at his desk adding up figures on a page like me, and smoking a cigar. And Aunt Eleanor, too, be in me as I saw her last, lying in Montefiore bed, behind white curtains, frightened schoolgirl voice saying, "Am I going to die?" And Naomi now wailing only in faraway rooms of 10 minds, dressing and undressing and pulling her brown stockings on and off. And Uncle Sam's big head looks more dwarfish as the years have passed him by. And Garver's coughing by the barred window, and canisters showing his bloody hands, and I am amazed by the dead population that must grow to include me with the rest. Oh, so what? This is what I'm afraid of, I guess. As it dawns on me that it will make no difference after I'm gone. We'll all be free from each other if that's what we want, to escape the nostalgic self-pity of separation. Gridakuta Hill. I've got to get out of the sun, mouth dry and red towel wrapped round my head. Walking up, crying, singing, "Ah, sunflower," where the traveler's journey. Close my eyes, it's done, in the black hole there, sweet rest, far, far away. Up the stone hill, past where Bimbisara king left his armies and got down off his elephant and walked up to meet Napoleon Buddha pacing back and forth on the platform of red brick on the Jut rock crag staring out, lidded-eyed beneath the burning white sunlight down on Rajgir kingdom below, ants, wheels within wheels of empire, houses, carts, streets, messengers, wells and water flowing, staring into past and future simultaneous kingdoms here and gone on Jupiter, instant X-ray twinkle of an eye, myriad brick cities on earth and under, New York, Chicago, Palenque, Jerusalem, Delphos, Machu Picchu, Akko, Herculaneum, Rajagriha, here below, all windy, with a tweedle of birds and the blue rocks leaning into the blue sky. Vulture Peak, desolate bricks, flies on the knee, hot shadows, raven screech and wind blast over the hills from desert plain south toward Bodhgaya. All the noise I made with my mouth singing on the path up, Gary. Thinking of all the pale youths and virgins shrouded with snow, chanting Om Shanti all over the world. And who but Peter Duperu walking on the streets of San Francisco arrived in my mind on Vulture Peak. Then turned round and round on my heels, singing, plucking out my eyes and ears and nose and tongue and balls as I whirled longer and longer, the mountain stretched, swiftly flying in circles as I circled on my heels, the hills undulating and roads speeding around me in the valley, till when I stopped and stood still, the earth moved in my eyeballs, green bulges slowly and stopped. My thirst in my cheeks and tongue and back throat drives me home. If it weren't for you, Mr. Jukebox, with your aluminum belly roaring and 30 teeth eating dirty drachmas, and your eyes all over the world, star eyes, purple diamonds, and white brain revolving with his black discs in every bar from London to Piraeus, winking and beaming every Saturday night. What silence there be instead of boys screaming and dancing wherever I go. Hail, jukebox of Parama with your attendant minstrels and juveniles and whores. And illuminated porches where kids leap to your noise bouncing over the black ocean, its Negro voices screaming 1,000 years back in striped pants, pink shirts, patent leather shoes on their lean dog feet, sneakers and green pullovers, hanging relaxed arms, hair, feet, hips, and eyes. They're jumping and joying this minute over the bones of Persian sailors, leaning into the light with sexy steps, delicious idiot smile, and young teeth and flowers in their ears. Echoes of Harlem in Athens. Hail to your weeping eyes, New York. Hail to the noise wherever the jukebox is on too loud, that the muses are loose in the world again with their big black voices and bouzouki blues. The muses with their bongos, electric guitars, accordions, microphones. Big beat making Havana happy. Mambo moving delicate London. Lyre and tin clarinet prophesying in Delphos. Crete jumping again. Paniotis dancing alone, stepped off drunk from a crater. Yorga slapping his heels and kicking the head of Cerberus. Doobie Doobie reigns forever on the shores. 1 drachma for blackjack. 1 drachma brings on Aristi again. Natitema Fez, Apocalypse Rock. Open the door, Richard. I'm casting a spell on you. End of history, rag. The Olympics have descended into the red velvet basement theaters of Centrum. Long, long hair over those skeleton boys, thin black ties, and pale, handsome cheeks, and screams when the applause rises to ecstasy, and this new generation of buttocks and eyes and tender nipples clap thousand-handed in great ancient rhythm. Because the body moves again, the body dances again, the body sings again, the body screams newborn after war, infants cursed with cold jails and the secret deaths of the 50s of Czechoslovakia. Now girls with new breasts and striplings with the soft golden hair of puberty. Screams, 1,000 voices at once, 5 minutes long, saluting the meat god of the 20th century that moves through the theater like the secret rhythm of the belly in orgasm. Kalki, resurrected Christ, Maitreya, at last, grim Kronos, weeps tired into the saxophone. The earth is saved. Next number, she's a woman. On the red electric guitar, and Ganymede emerges, stomping his feet for joy on the stage, and bows to the ground, and weeping gives. Oh, the power of the god on his throne, surrounded by a battery of white drums, with his right hand scepter beating constantly into the brass cymbals.